Okay, I focused on a Polish Jew named Jacob Wasserman, and he was 13 at the time of the Holocaust. And his father was a flour merchant, and they would spend their summer vacations at their grandfather's farm in a different city in Poland. And in the summer of 1939, he was 13 and he celebrated his bar mitzvah. And so they went to his grandfather's farm that summer, and then when they came back, everything was ruined because Hitler had taken over and Jews were no longer allowed their rights. They weren't allowed to walk on the sidewalks or anything. And so in 1940, they went back to the farm the next summer, and that's when all the Jews were rounded up, and they he basically got caught by the Jewish by the Hitler's guards, and he was taken to a labor camp, and he spent the rest of the Holocaust in the camps, and then he eventually tried to immigrate illegally to Palestine, but was unable to. So he settled in Israel in 1948. Um, and this would connect to our story of the Holocaust because um, he it shows how Germany was um, in a political state of like unravel, and they didn't know what was going on, and it happened so quickly that the Holocaust came about and Hitler took over. And uh, wait, I forgot what I was gonna say. Um, like after one summer, everything was ruined and all the Jews had to be deported, and that just shows like how Hitler quickly just took over power and everyone followed him. And the extent to which we are successful as a class to answer our central questions, how did the Holocaust come about? It showed that back in time, all of the tension between like the Christians and the Germans and all that played a part. And the German citizens were tired of like feeling like they weren't good enough, and so they had to use the Jews as a scapegoat for their problems. Um, Also, the museum just showed like what everything about the Holocaust, like everything you need to know with the war, with the Allies, with the camps, um, everything. So basically, the Holocaust was Hitler's way of dealing with his bias towards people that weren't like him, and so he used this as a reason to get rid of all the people and to blame his country's failure on them just because he didn't like them. Um, how did the Holocaust change the world? Well, it shows how people could turn so violent and like what our potential is, and but it also shows that other countries can work together because there's always good and bad, and the good prevails evil, and in this case, the Allies beat um, Germany, and it shows how we can work together um, to reach an ultimate goal. But it also like led a way for every policy and every way that people feel about humanity because now we know like what we're capable of. So we I'm recording. So we have to Just be careful of what I have to make a video for class. We have to be careful of what I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm losing track. Um, we can't like we know what we're capable of, so we try to maintain policies that keep people from experiencing such things. And yeah, a question that still remains for me is just how did it take so long for other countries to find out what was going on? Like, because all of Germany was basically taken over by the Germans and the Nazis, and we were at war with this country. So I just don't get how we like never suspected anything before. So yeah, and then this experience as a whole has been really good. The class has been really fun. It's taught me a lot, and I felt like I knew a lot when I went into the museum. So I was prepared for it. Um, I mean, the symbols really helped me learn in an easy way, and like instead of doing busy paperwork, um, I actually like thought a lot harder about the Holocaust and how everything came about. And I would definitely suggest going to check out the museum if you're interested in the Holocaust. And think it's a really good idea to go there because you'll learn a lot more than you knew if you were just taking a regular Holocaust class. So yeah, it was a great experience.